The third Russian general killed by Ukrainian forces in 8 days. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Major General Andrei Koleshinov of the 29th Combined Arms Army became the latest high-profile casualty of the war today, the Ukraine government announced. A third Russian general has been killed in Ukraine in 8 days in another serious blow to Russian President Vladimir Putin's savage invasion of Ukraine. Major General Andrei Koleshinov of the 29th Combined Arms Army became the latest high-profile casualty of the war today, the Ukraine government announced. There are believed to be 20 Russian generals taking part in the invasion. According to Daily Mail, Koleshinov's death comes 4 days after the killing of Major General Vitaly Gerasimov, 45, the first deputy commander of the Russian 41st Army. The general took part in the Second Chechen War, the Russian military operation in Syria, and the annexation of Crimea, winning medals for those campaigns. According to reports, Gerasimov was the son of Valery Gerasimov, the chief of general staff of Russia's armed forces. On February 27th, Valery Gerasimov was pictured meeting Putin, sitting towards the ends of a long table with Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu. And last week, Major General Andrei Shkhovetsky, 47, deputy commander of the 41st Combined Arms Army of the Central Military District, was killed. Shkhovetsky died during a special operation in Ukraine, his comrade in arms Sergei Shipilov wrote on social media, according to Prader. Reporters that have said that Shkhovetsky was shot and killed by a sniper near Mariupol, which is under siege by Russian forces. It comes as Russia continued the barbaric assault today by blowing up a disabled care home near the city of Kharkiv. Ukrainian officials have said, just 48 hours after shelling women as they gave birth in a maternity hospital. Oleg Senegubov, an official from Kharkiv, which has been under siege by Russian forces for days, accused Putin's men of committing a war crime by launching airstrikes against the facility in the town of Oshkil, which had 330 residents inside the time the bomb hit. Senegubov said 33 care home residents have since been evacuated but could not give an update of the other 267. 10 of those living at home required wheelchairs, he said, while another 50 have reduced mobility. In Hotarakov, mayor of a city said another 48 schools have been destroyed by Russian missiles. Just 48 hours after the care home was destroyed, Russian jets had bombed a military hospital in the southern city of Mariupol as women gave birth inside. The Kremlin has sought to paint those wounded in the attack as crisis actors, as part of a vile propaganda attempt to dismiss allegations of troops attacking women and children. Ukraine says Russian attacks have now killed more civilians than soldiers without giving an exact figure for either, as the Kremlin's generals pivot from shock and all-star precision strikes to medieval siege warfare. Dnipro, hundreds of miles to south of Kharkiv, was hit by 3 strikes early Friday that damaged a kindergarten, a civilian apartment block, and a shoe factory, killing at least 1 person. This propaganda being done, I don't understand why it is only the Russian generals that have been announced. I don't know. At the end of the day, this news, with the way they are announcing this news, announcing it to the world as if it is just only the Russian generals that are being killed, I don't think it's good. They should be careful. The caption should have been, "Third Russian general killed by American mercenary." Are you serious? The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Thomas Jefferson. This blood is becoming too much. Those are casualties of war, but I hope the government of Russia has stopped the war, because the innocent lives that have been lost with the West's wrong advice to Ukraine. I'm telling you, they're gambling with Ukraine. And the Ukraine, I don't know whether he's not saying things for himself. There is no invincible in war. Superman or Spider-Man are all a myth in war. He signed up to this. Your gain. One-sided story, exactly. This is not warring. It is Russia extending its territory into Ukraine. In a real war, when the enemy entered the capital city, stay awake there, gentlemen, you are no more. Exactly what I'm saying. They're coming out to say these things as if they're the ones winning. It's not so. It's not so at all. Oh. It's not so. How true is the story from the medium where lies, hatred, and political jingoism from their principle? Oh, then what are you still doing here? What are you still doing here now? Our own generals don't even die in war fronts, they die in plane crashes. It is very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. It's not a laughing matter. How many of Ukraine generals have Russia killed? But they don't count those ones. Exactly what I'm saying. Maybe it's Russia that needs the prayers and encouragement since they're the ones dying. Mainstream media and the propaganda. Tell us how many Ukrainian generals have died. A lot. Those that want to drown their fellow beings in the river should know that they themselves be drenched by the water of the river with which they want to join their fellow human beings. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that this is not possible. I am saying we're not hearing of the Ukrainian, soldiers dying. That's my own. And it is not so. We all know that it is not so. We know. Not that I'm supporting any country, not even Nigeria, but when Russia was trying it, it's going to be like an earthquake. We know now. We know. So Russian soldiers allow the generals to be in war front. In Nigeria, even commander will always be at the back. If we should leave me alone. That is good for junior officers to come on board. The fact is that Ukraine has less than 200,000 forces fighting against Russia. It is actually over 1 million US and NATO forces that are fighting Russia inside Ukraine. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Ukraine are winning on Western media propaganda while Russia are doing what is in their mind. Exactly. They are making it look as if Ukraine is winning. I have not read where a Ukrainian general has been killed, though. It has been Russia general all this time. Could this be true? It is not true. It is not true. Somebody is saying, looks like most of the Russian generals were trained in northern Nigeria. People should stop playing. This is not a joking matter. But deceiving the gullible, Mr. Editor will lose his US visa if he publishes a different narrative. Yeah, I told you all. It is all US media propaganda. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news to say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.